What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Leading one team, Sean McDermott, someone who strode the sidelines for 6 years here in Carolina as their defensive coordinator. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Facing off with him, that's the head coach of the Panthers. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Happy you could join us for this one. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Hewitt. Rookie Ryan Fitzgerald just about set. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38.
A gain of 9 yards.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he'll get it up to the 44.
To Keon Coleman. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd.
Allen on 3rd and short. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. The Bills with the punt team out there. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season. University of Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a great quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll be right near the line to limit the game to a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Rush coming for Young. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Gain of 6. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
We've got a pause here. The Panthers want to take another look at that previous play.
The previous play is under review.
Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
Delay of game, offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come. Quicker, Brock, for this next snap. 1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Defense shows blitz. Young. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Ineligible receiver downfield, offense.
He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost him points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. These last 2 snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds his back complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. He completes it in traffic. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bills. First down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen setting up to throw. Complete to Shakir. And this one doesn't go far.
To Khalil Shakir. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They'll work against the blitz. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 9 on the play.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. With the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Now Prater on to send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Escapes the defender. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
38-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hits him on the in route. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that putt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
The Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Allen. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Enough from the pistol to Cook. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Man in motion here. On 1st down, Allen. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now run by Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Gonna keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're gonna have 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kick off.
Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run again with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. On 3rd down, it's Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They'll run for it. Hubbard. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Cook. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He'll make a big play on the ground. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bills.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, that's the 2-minute warning. And it's the Bills who have it, 2nd and 9. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
It's 4th down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
For the field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They're down 10 as they take over. We've got a 13-3 ball game. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Looking to throw, Young. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for Christian.
It's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That pass complete to McMillan. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Young. Makes the catch. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air yet again. Young. Right back to Watson. This is Cox. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 32-yard
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Young up 1st and 10. Now here he goes again. That ball is out. Young lost it. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Come on, set.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Set.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time. Left in a methodical drive, paying off the points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our look around the NFL starts now in Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on Miami. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. And this is Kadero Hodge. He's going to find a seam in the middle of the field and haul it in. 56 yards, touchdown. The Falcons up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's the NFL's all-time leading rusher as a quarterback, Lamar Jackson. One of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the afternoon. The Ravens win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And for those wondering if CMC can still do it, you be the judge. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the 2nd half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Now Prater on to send it away. Tucker now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. Shoots away from one. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. All right, after the last snap, an injury on offense. It is Teteroa McMillan in some discomfort. Medical staff out to take a look. 1st down run, netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Young throwing here. Quickly to Watson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. It's caught right side by Watson. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
2nd and 6.
Here's Young again.
At the 27-yard line.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. 30. The 10. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Panthers 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Carolina offense headed out now. And after giving away some points on the first play of their last drive, Brock, pressure is on to make up for it here. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Has it in close. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
48-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
3rd and 10.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Intended for Christian.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. He dodged the tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Bills 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen on the play action. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Allen on 3rd and short. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punting unit out now. Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Escapes a defender. Still going inside the 35. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 13.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. So this drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Fights his way through a tackle. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Panthers 13.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Prater set to kick off.
Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Hubbard again. He's going to bring this down to their 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
And the Panthers first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on first down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4. It's now
out of the gun. Young completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bills' 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Young from the gun on 3rd. Into the hands of Pitts. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's a gain of a yard.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for it. Young into the hands of Leggett. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Panthers.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Right back to Leggett. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 20.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's White on the return. Jukes away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. On first down, Allen finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Offense to the line. Second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
They'll go. Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's good for the Bills.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's got it in the red zone. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And they take this in for the score. The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
34. Panthers 20.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Set to kickoff.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Young on first and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Young throwing here. Back to Pitts it goes. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers first
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Young looking to throw. Guess who? Pitts has another. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
16 yards. That's good.
It's Young, the throw here on first. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Young working from the gun. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And 10.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. That's Cole Bishop.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Finds his fullback. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bills first down. A gain of 15.
The slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Bills first down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 8.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. It's a gain of 3. First down.
Football
Bills.
on that 47-yard line. First down. Play action now with Allen. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
15 yards on the play.
Here's Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Palmer coming in motion left. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's a give to Cook. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Prater puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Tucker now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Out of the gun, Young. The screen pass falls incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's running for it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offensive line fast.
At the 39-yard line. A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
A loss of 7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte.
17.
Panthers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap now to Young. He brushed him off with ease. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Again, it's Cook. He dodged the tackle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Bills, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down, ball at the 36. Enough to Cook here out of his own read. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Charlotte.